back to our NCAA football win total series. It is time to move on in the Big Ten, and we are on to Minnesota. And Minnesota got revived by Jerry Kill. He showed up in 2011. They were 3-9, but then bowl games in 12, 13, 14, 14. They were actually ranked top 25 in the college football playoff poll. Then 2015, he's 4-3, but has to leave. Ends up being Tracy Claeys coming in. He is 2-4. They go to the Quick Lane Bowl and win it. Claeys keeps the job, goes 9-4 in 2016, but then he's gone, and PJ Fleck shows up. PJ Fleck 5-7 his first year, 7-6, 11-2 in 2019. That was kind of the highlight. Bad 2020, only 3-4, but then they've made 9-4, 9-4, and then last year they open up the season and win against Nebraska. Then they beat Eastern Michigan. They lose at North Carolina, lose at Northwestern in overtime. They beat Louisiana, lost against Michigan, beat Iowa, beat Michigan State, and then things kind of just fell apart. Illinois at Purdue, at Ohio State, and Wisconsin, all losses. They'd still make it to the Quick Lane Bowl, where they'd win, and it'd be a 6-7 season. They got to, even though they only had 5 wins, they qualified for a bowl game, end up getting a bowl win, and 6-7 for PJ Fleck and company. And this year, there's some changes. First one starts at quarterback. Max Brosmer comes in. He comes in from New Hampshire. Great passer, pretty solid player overall, coming in from that FCS level. Top four wide receivers are all gone, though. Elijah Spencer's the returning leading receiver, only 9 grabs last year. Really, it is an unproven receiving core. Running back position, there's going to be some changes there as well. Muhammad Ibrahim's gone. Darius Taylor will be the lead man. They bring in some transfer porters. Sai Bangura from Ohio, Marcus Major from Oklahoma, and Jaron Mangum from Michigan State. They're going to have to run the ball well this year. They do have a pretty good offensive line. Ariante Essery is one of the top tackles in the Big Ten. Quinn Carroll is a pretty dang good guard. But really don't know how that passing attack's going to work. The defense. When Minnesota held teams under 24 points, they were 6-0. When they gave up more than 24, they were 0-7. It's got to start with the pass rush. Jah Joyner, and Danny Stigro combined for 13.5 sacks last year. They've got to be the main man there again. Cody Lindenberg comes back from a leg injury. He's going to be pretty solid at linebacker. They also have Devin Williams to take on the inside spot. Defensive backs. Tyler Newbern's gone, so that's going to be a huge hole to fill. Jack Henderson should be one of the main defensive backs, and Justin Wally will also be a pretty big stud in that backfield. Overall for Minnesota, though, they struggled at converting third downs. They didn't pass well last year, so that was a major thing. They've got to get that passing game going, especially on third down. When we look at the schedule, it's going to be an up and down year for Minnesota, you can tell. They open up. It's August 29th. North Carolina comes into town. I think they get a loss in that one. September 7th, they get Rhode Island at home. I think they get the win there. September 14th, Nevada at home. I think they get the win there. Then September 21st, Iowa comes to town. I'm just not sure they're going to be able to score against Iowa. I say they take the loss. September 28th, they're at Michigan. That's a loss. And then September 5th, USC. Again, I'm just worried that they're not going to be able to score enough in that one because USC's offense should be the main focus there. I think that's a loss. October 12th, though, UCLA, I do like them to win on the road in that one. It's a late first bye for them. October 19th is their first bye. October 26th, they get Maryland at home. I like them in that matchup. They'll take the win. November 2nd, they're at Illinois. I think they lose that one. November 9th, they're at Rutgers. I think that's a loss as well. November 16th is their second bye of the year. Penn State is on November 23rd. That's at home. That will be a loss. And then they get Wisconsin to end the year. I think that's a loss as well. Overall, I think it's a 4-8 season for Minnesota. Over-under set at 5.5. We're going to take the under. It's sitting at -115 on Ballybet. Would also be available on Bet Rivers. If you like this content, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share it with your friends. We'll see you next time.